Heaven. This is heaven. 2011. The Brewers walked off the Diamondbacks in the playoffs. In 2017, the Dodgers swept the Diamondbacks, and they celebrated in Chase Field in their pool. Talk about killing two birds with one stone. You mini sweep the Brewers, and then you return a favor and sweep the Dodgers. The Diamondbacks, the Arizona Diamondbacks, are going to the NLCS to take on either Philly or the Braves. How many times have I said in this playoff run, unreal? It is real. It is real. It's hard to believe, but it is real. And what a game. This one. I mean, my goodness. You have Brandon Pfaadt going up against Lance Lynn. Rookie veteran. Lance Lynn's been bad this year. He's given up the second most home runs. We'll get to that. But he's a veteran, and he's been in these situations before. He hasn't been good, but he's been there before. Brandon Pfaadt had a shaky start in Milwaukee, but he was on the road. And I'm thinking LA's going to put all the stops to put all their top hitters at the top of the order. Mookie, Freddie, JD Martinez. If one of those guys get on base, you're in trouble. Brandon Pfaadt said, piss on it. 1, 2, 3, boom, done. Diamondbacks came with the bat. Lance Lynn did the same for us. 1, 2, 3, done. Brandon Pfaadt, he deserves so much praise. What a pitching performance by him. He gave up, 2 hits? And he was taken out early. I get it. But I knew what Torrey was doing. But before that, Diamondbacks got a couple of singles the next inning. But they're at bay. They're chipping away at Lynn. All of a sudden, Geraldo Perdomo hits a home run. Barely gets over the fence, but he hits one. You're up 1-0. I'm celebrating. I'm doing my dance. Ketel Marte starts another party. He hits a home run. Christian Walker hits a home run. And I can't believe it. Again, unreal. And here comes Gabby. He hit a home run. That went foul. And you know what Gabby did? He went, okay, I see. Had to tighten up the bat and said, okay, throw me that same pitch again. Lance Lynn, he did. Hit another home run. 4 home runs in 1 inning. That is an all-time moment. It's not the best. Gonzo, obviously, walking off the World Series is the best. That might be number 2. Maybe behind Tony Womack's RBI single to tie the game in Game 7 of 2001. Maybe 3. I think it topped Archie Bradley's triple. That, wow. Talk about just a moment. Lance Lynn got rocked. I actually look like Lance Lynn right now. He got rocked. They took him out. And shout out to the Dodgers bullpen. They did their job most of the way. And even though you were only up 4, I was oddly comfortable. The Dodgers just looked defeated. I felt like I was up 14. I was oddly comfortable. And it kind of took a dent. There were a couple of moments in the game, but when Torrey pulled Pfaadt and put in man supply, he knows Dave Roberts. He can't help himself. He has to pinch hit his guys. You put in a lefty, he puts in his platoon of righties, and there goes your defense. Taylor. What else did he put in? I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. So through the whole game, even though the Diamondbacks aren't doing too much on offense since that explosion, they're chipping away. They're not looking bad. And then Ryan Thompson comes in when, I forgot who was the pitcher before him. Regardless, he strikes out Mickey Rojas. Strikes out Mookie. Gets Freddie out. There's 2 outs in the inning, and I am on cruise control because we got Thompson, Ginkgo, Sewald, the big 3. At work, you see my arm, still dirty, got a shower. At work, it is 4 minutes before my shift ends. My gun messes up. First time all day. It shut off. And I went, oh, shoot. So I had to sit there and wait until my team leader came by and restart the machine. Right before my shift ended. And that is exactly the moment Ryan Thompson gave up that single. And I felt oddly uncomfortable. Do you believe in superstitions? Because you talk about a superstition. He gave up 4 straight singles. Gave up 2 runs. He gave up more runs in today's game than he had all year combined, which is 1. When this happened, I was walking out and talking to my coworker, Chris, and I said, "You're not going to believe what happened." And I told him the whole story. Jinx erased. Someone else knows. And then he got out of the inning. And you see the score. It's 4-2. Dodgers didn't put up another run the rest of the way. They made it interesting. Ginkel walked the first guy, got out of it. And Seawald. He got out of it. The Diamondbacks. The Arizona Diamondbacks are in the NLCS. My first year doing recaps of them. They're in the NLCS. They've only been there twice. 01, 07. You just need to soak it. I'm soaking it in. And you know what else happened tonight? The Vancouver Canucks, my hockey team, are up 7-1 on Edmonton opening night. Heaven. This is heaven. The only thing is I hope Gabby's okay. Gabriel Marino is essential. Arguably as essential as Corbin. When he went down in late June, was it like in the mid-July, that horrendous losing streak happened. And I was so down on them. And I thought, why? What happened? When he came back, that's when things kick-started again. He's essential. I hope he's okay. Because you're going to need him in the NLCS. Shout out Herrera. He's done a fine job. As of now, the pool party is still happening in Arizona. They're celebrating, and they've earned it. 110 losses 2 years ago. No significant changes to the roster, and you're in the NLCS. Think about it. 110 loss season. They had some bad players on that team, but you still had Walker, Marte. You had Ahmed, who was here for most of the year. And then all the young guys started to come. No significant signings. It is now 8-1 Canucks. I just saw that pop up on my feed. Unbelievable. This is beautiful, man. They trust in the young guys. They brought in some vets, Longoria. And it's just working out so good. I'm just so happy. 110 losses 2 years ago. And I was oddly optimistic about them going into 2022. And they won 74 games with the worst bullpen. Vegas had them winning like 74 games again. And I said, they're not going to have the worst bullpen. They changed guys. That's why I'm optimistic about Vancouver. They had the worst defense last year. And they brought in some new guys. And you see now they're up 8-1. So like to change sports. But bro, I have a minute left. You swept the Dodgers. That's a memory I'm never going to forget. Even if I'm 80 years old and I got dementia, I'm not going to forget that. Like, that's one of those core memories that you're going to remember, like your name, your parents, your loved ones, your dog name, friends, childhood memories, Diamondback sweep in LA. And there may be more great memories to come. And it's just all a bonus. And it's also great to see the Texas Rangers in the ALCS too. My other team. I'm happy for Mike Maddox. Happy for friends of mine who are fans of the Rangers. Game 1 NLCS. Ball's in your court.